Hello everyone and welcome back to the monthly deck building contest over on archidex.com. Once again, as always, I'm joined by my amazing co-host, Olivia Gobert-Hicks. What's going on, homie?
Not too much. I like how it's as always when we've been at it for 3 months, but it's fine.
It's a pattern, at least.
We have established a pattern, at least. We haven't demonstrated a loop, but we have established a pattern. Well, for June's deck building contest, our parameters here were to construct a commander legal deck that your favorite childhood movie character would play. Doesn't have to be necessarily representative of the character themselves, but it must be something they'd enjoy if they played Magic.
Yeah, so there's a lot of fun kind of shout outs that we got to see on all these decks. I was really interested in seeing this. There was a lot of Ratatouille. Apparently people just love that movie. I'm a Muppet man myself, but Olivia, what was your favorite movie growing up?
Oh gosh, I'm so bad at movies. I did not watch a lot of movies as a kid or otherwise. Oh wow. Let me date myself. The one that just like sticks out in my mind because I watched it the most was The Little Mermaid, but I'm pretty sure Prof didn't participate because I did not see any a lot of merfolk decks.
That's fair. I mean, he also may not have been in the biz quite yet either.
Yeah,
so
right.
Who knows?
I do remember now, I watched a lot of The Land Before Time and Oliver and Company. So those are some real deep cuts for the old ones of us. And if you're not familiar with them, don't worry about it. It's okay.
I mean, Fievel Goes West was another great one.
I saw that one like once though. Anyway, we're going to talk about kid movies for too long.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun to see all these prompts. And so as a reminder to everybody, the voting for this contest will end on the 26th of June. So make sure you follow the links that we're going to provide below to all the finalists this month. Make sure you give them an upvote because whoever has the most upvotes at the end of the week on the 26th will be the winners. And Olivia, what are they winning again?
They'll be winning some amazing credit at cardsphere.com so they can use it for their awesome trades that they're going to get. And they'll be getting $250 for first place, $150 for second place, and $100 in credit for third.
Yeah.
Shall we get to our funky finalists here?
Let's do it. So,
all right, sweet.
Our first finalist this month was submitted by user Fish, PF Hish, I'm assuming. But it's actually a pretty cool little deck inspired by Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. I love Great Danes. I have a Great Dane, so I'm a little biased, I admit. But Olivia, tell us about this deck.
So the commander obviously is Sophia, Dogged Detective. The inspiration, again, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy Dog. Haha, because that's not how it is. Anyway, they make artifacts tokens referring to treasures as zoinks, clues as jinkies, and food as Scooby snacks. Make dogs, pump up the pack with 1/1 counters, get a dog or two through, rinse and repeat. So they're token doublers for heavier payoffs, a lot of 1/1 keyword creatures, and good old ramp to get you ahead so you can start casting that expensive stuff. Including also some greatest hits so Scooby's not the only dog in the fight.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love seeing Moe Loyal Companion in a deck? But then you're just giving
you're right, who doesn't?
Yep. There's all sorts of fun stuff going on here, dog typal, like Olivia mentioned. But yeah, I think it fits the bill as Scooby and Shaggy out there solving mysteries and then eating a bunch of Scooby snacks.
Definitely a lot of that. With the Academy Manufactor in here, you're going to be making a lot of tokens. This, while, sounding like a silly theme, has obviously got that big mental investment going on of watching all your token triggers, making sure you're getting everything you have for the value with Mondrak Glory Dominus. Again, Academy Manufactor. There are some wild cards that are going to keep you counting and racking up those clues.
A little bit more mind games going on there, but I do think that it carries their personalities out pretty well, though.
I feel like listen, making all that food and eating it is definitely in their personalities. However, this is also like an adventure they've been on, right? So this is just a concurrent telling of the story. So it does still definitely fit our parameters here. Yeah,
definitely. Well, take us on to the second deck then, because this one, another old Disney cartoon, little Robin Hood coming in.
Absolutely. We've got Rakdos the Muscle as Rakdos Hood stealing from the rich. So this deck is a nice budget find, clocking in at around $80. Utilizes the riches of your opponents against them. So Rakdos Hood has a lot of friends that will enable him to stick around and steal things constantly from your friends, and then just keep going back for more. A lot of cards that may not see play, Molten Firebird and Nim Devourer among them. Turn into 5-card riches to plunder through. And again, cards like Outrageous Robbery and Stolen Strategy are thematic and, fun additions for that.
Yeah, shout out to user RP Lindbergh who submitted this one. This is great. And yeah, stealing all your opponent's stuff, finding some way to benefit from them. I mean, and then distributing a little bit back. That seems pretty Robin Hood to me.
Super Robin Hood flavor there. Yeah, exactly. The whole take from the rich, give to the poor.
Yeah, and the cool thing, like you said, this deck is super budget. I love seeing this because, I mean, even if your opponents are playing expensive decks, you're just stealing their expensive stuff anyways.
Exactly.
And using it for yourself.
It's totally... When was the last time you saw Cult Conscript in a deck?
It's been a while. It's been a long while since that's happened. But there's also some cool new cards too.
Absolutely. Yeah, looking through these, it's very funny to see these like older cards. It's like I've never heard of this. What is going on here? But hey, here it is working out. Yeah, Blood-Soaked Insight coming right out of the gate from MH3. Like we're getting spicy, even though the set's not officially at filming out yet. So yeah, there's some interesting utilization here of tiny little common creatures that are just going to make your opponents want to pull their hair out.
Yeah, but there's also some big beefy beaters, some
for sure.
Some haymakers. Heartless Conscription is probably one of my favorite board wipes in a long time, just because it's a 50-cent card. Steal all your opponent's stuff. Why not? I mean,
yeah.
I really like this, and Rakdos the Muscle ties in really well with the strategy too. So, RP Lindbergh, I think this is a really cool take on Robin Hood, taken from all your rich friends and redistributing. and also the custom categories for this deck also are pretty fun because
they are.
On Architect, you can set it up, and what does Prince John feel when Robin Hood steals from him? Anger. Perfect fit right there. Put it in the graveyard. Give all the stuff you steal haste. Why not?
Yep, absolutely. So there's extra stealing, Lotso Mana, removal, the Tenacious Crew, and let's see what you've got. Definitely a lot of cool ways that you can tell a story with your deck building on Architect.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's get to the last finalist here. So we got one more deck to show everybody. This one gave me a pretty good chuckle when I realized what was going on. So Olivia, take us through Dork for Short's entry into the finalists.
I had quite the chuckle looking through it. It's Woody from Toy Story. This is Woody's Roundup. This is Dork for Short's first time using Architect and trying out the contest. So growing up, favorite movie character was Woody from Toy Story. So I brewed up this list. Big thanks to OTJ, and thinks Woody would have a fun time with this. Hilariously, Dork for Short has made a point of including Space Bellerin as Buzz Lightyear in the deck, which is just amazing.
Yeah.
And then pairing it with Fractured Identity.
It's such a wonderful flavor shout.
It really is. If
you've seen Toy Story, you know the identity crisis that Buzz Lightyear has. and I know that the commander for this deck is Kellen the Kid. It's just flavor there. I'm looking through the deck. There's not a whole lot that's going to be triggering Kellen's abilities at all. But still, Woody deserves to be the head of it. But yeah, Dork for Short has the entire crew. Any Toy Story character has some sort of representation there. And also, there's a snake in my boot.
I cannot with there's a snake in my boot. It's Anklebiter, Colossal Rattleworm, Goldvein Hydra, Mystic Snake, and Tower Winder with Lava Spur boots, Lightning Greaves, and Swiftfoot boots. I absolutely cackled when I saw this. I thought that was so clever, making sure that was included. There's also some voice lines for Woody. This town ain't big enough. Reach for the sky and pick your poison. A bunch of removal called Using Your Lasso. And then, some desert lands, the Tarnation Vista, completely on flavor, completely on theme. So cleverly done. I really, really liked checking through this deck.
Yeah, just the fun little shout outs, just making sure that Woody's entire cast is represented. Like Lone Shark for the shark character in Toy Story. So stinking good. There was so much just fun little interactions. But yes, the custom categories on Architect immediately shouting out just the Buzz Lightyear Fractured Identity combo. It's
so good.
I laughed so much. So Dork for Short, thank you for giving me a chuckle when we were going through this list. But this also, again, all three finalists, I think, did such a just fun job of, okay, here's this character, here's something that's gonna be something that does them proud.
Absolutely. Everybody totally got the memo, read the rules, went for it when they were building these. And obviously a big thanks to everyone that participated in the deck building contest. Y'all have just been bringing the heat and giving us a hard time picking out finalists. So we really appreciate all your creativity and time, effort, and energy that go into making these fun little creations.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you would like to get in on the action, you would like to help decide who wins that grand prize of $250 on Cardsphere credit, remember, as always, we're going to have the links to these decks in the video description below, so make sure you click on those. The winner is decided by you all, by the listeners, by the fans, upvote those decks you like. Whoever has the most votes at the end will be the winner.
Absolutely. And remember, you can upvote all of them. You don't have to exclude it to just one. You can make sure everything you like, or if you just want to send your appreciation to all three of our brewers this month around, you are more than welcome to do so. So it's, again, like Matt said, it's all dependent on your participation. You are the ones that choose the winners, not us.
Yep, absolutely. So voting will be open as soon as this video goes out. Voting will close on the 26th of June. So make sure you get in there. There's 1 week to vote. And then next month in July, the prompt for the next deck building contest will go out on July 3rd, the first Wednesday of the month. So keep an eye out on architect.com for all of the new announcements there.
And remember, you can submit your decks using Architect itself on Architect's Discord channel or on Twitter, replying with your deck list to the tweet that goes out. And that's how we'll find your stuff and see if it makes it to the finals next time.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Olivia, as always, it's good getting to chat with you, looking at these fun decks. I appreciate it. If anybody would like to get more of your content, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on youtube.com at Commander at Home or Elder Dragon Hijinks. And then on either, what am I on now? Twitter, Blue Sky, or Instagram.
There it is.
Go Bear Hicks. Yeah.
Awesome. And I'm Matt Morgan. You can find me on pretty much any social media platform at Mathimus55. That's MATHIMUS55. And once a week on this very channel, the EDH Recast YouTube channel. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Olivia, for tuning in. And everybody, we will see you next month.
Have a good one.